Hey guys! So we made it to day 4, and today's challenge is my favorite books. Not really, I don't know. Today's challenge is a video about my favorite books. I don't know. Yeah, I'm wearing my glasses. I don't know if I've ever done a video with my glasses before, but I just ripped my contacts. So I have to wait for a new pair to come in of my contacts, so I have to wear my glasses. Because I normally don't wear them, only like before I'm going to go to bed if I'm watching TV or when I wake up and I'm watching TV. Otherwise, I really don't wear them that much. But I figured I might as well wear them today since we're talking about books. And I don't know, I figured maybe you guys would want to see what I look like with my glasses. So let's get started. My favorite books. I really like to read, but I don't know if I have that many favorite books. I have like the series, like that's pretty much all of my favorite books are a series, except for like The Great Gatsby, which I read in high school. We had to read it for one class. I can't remember which one, but I read it and I loved it, and it's become one of my favorite books. Other than that, Harry Potter series, of course. I am a Harry Potter fan. I've said this before, so I've read all of the Harry Potter books and I love them. Then there's the Twilight series. I read those too. I really liked them. I actually, most of the time, if I'm reading a book, usually I go for one with the series because I like to have more books to read to keep going with it. So I've always been drawn to series. Like Lord of the Rings, I read that too, series, and The Hobbit. So I think that's, is it 4, 3? I don't know. I can't even remember. It's been so long since I've read them. I like the Private series. That is probably one of my favorite series. And I watched the little videos they had online, I guess. Like they had a little web series. I didn't care for it as much. I mean, someone just drove by, sorry. I don't know. I really wasn't into it. I didn't think they did it that great. Like, it didn't really go with the book, and it wasn't as interesting. And they stopped, like, without really going further. Then there's the spin-off series of Private, and I cannot remember what they're called. So if you have read them, please post it in a comment so I can remember, because it's not going to come to me. But there's a spin-off of the Private series, and those are really good too. So I definitely recommend those books. What else? Dr. Seuss. Anything Dr. Seuss. I love Dr. Seuss. Cat in the Hat. Is it One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish? I think so. I really like that one too. I like pretty much any Dr. Seuss. I love the Dr. Seuss movies. I wish I could have my room decorated Dr. Seuss, but I feel like people would think I'm weird just because I'm 20 years old. But I totally would. Let's see what else. Private, Twilight. Oh, I know this series. It's like a vampire series. It's not gonna come to me. Pretty much any series though. There's a few vampire series. They all came out, I feel like they all came out after the whole thing with Twilight, and some of them were really good and some of them were terrible. I can't think of what the series is called, but I know one of the books is called Hunted. And me and my friend Jessica used to read these books all the time, so I know she knows what they're called, and I should call her right now and ask her, but I feel like you guys might not enjoy me talking on the phone in my videos, so we're not going to do that. Any other books that I like to read? I think that's pretty much it for my favorites. Books that I can sit there and think and be like, oh, I just thought of another one, Lovely Bones. And the movie was good too, so I definitely recommend watching the movie and reading the book. But I'd probably read the book first, just because that's what I did. And I heard a lot of other people that didn't, and they watched the movie first and then read the book and they didn't like it. So I don't know what that had to do with it. Maybe it has something to do with it, because I read the book first and watched the movie after, and I liked them both. So that's my little word of advice. That, and I think there's another book by the same author Or maybe it's not even the same author. Maybe I'm just imagining it. But there's a book called Speak, and that one's good too. And I'm pretty sure that's all I'm going to be able to think of right now. So let me know what your guys' favorite books are. I'd love to check them out because I love reading, and I just noticed I have a piece of hair that's like going crazy. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my book choices, and you will check some of them out, and I will talk to you guys later. Okay, bye.